Hey everyone, Hippygypsyreader here again with another daily tarot reading for October 30th, 2022. Thank you so much for tuning in over here to my YouTube channel. I appreciate all of you for being curious about today's energetic look. This is the extended reading of that mini reading that I post to my TikTok channel and then cross-post to Instagram and Facebook. So if you're here from any one of those platforms, welcome over. I'm so thankful for all of you for being here today, and I'm so happy to have resonated. I hope to offer you some further clarification. We'll get some advice. Hopefully I can answer some questions for you all for today. That is my main goal. I appreciate all of you for giving me a chance on that. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all so very much. Everyone across the board, all platforms. Thank you for your views, your likes, your shares, your comments, follows, subscribe, saves, everything. I'm feeling it. That is energetic currency. We are exchanging. It helps me to attune. It helps me to grow. And I'm thankful for all of you. Thank you so much for being a part of that. If you are brand new here, welcome. I'm also brand new here. My name is Cody, and I am brand new to the circuit of tarot reading online. I have been doing this for years, but I am finally answering the call to be able to come and offer you all some guidance and clarity, and I've never felt more correct and on my true path. So I appreciate you all being a part of my growth, and I hope to be here for a very long time and to be able to help many, many people along the way. That is my ultimate goal. Remember, we take what fits and throw out the rest. These readings are for the general collective. So the more likes, shares, follows, comment, all that energetic currency, it helps me to better attune to you. So anything that does not fit with you, please throw it out because it is not for you if it doesn't resonate, right? And we are going to go back over everything here in just a second. If you are interested in that mini reading, that is a quick 3-minute video on those other platforms. Feel free to help yourself. I offer you 3 different options. If you're not interested, don't worry. We'll go back over everything here in just a second. It just shows you how the cards got on the table, my initial reaction. If today happens to be your birthday on the day before Halloween, October 30th, babies out there, I hope you'll have a beautiful Sunday birthday. Okay, kiddos, we're going to jump right in. Let's go over everything here again, and then we'll get some further clarification based on everything that's come out for you all. For today, we're looking at that Knight of Cups. So somebody's bringing in a brand new offer of romance. Somebody is very charming, very emotionally invested in giving you a chance, basically. So this horse is coming in and out, right? This knight does not get off this horse. This is not a sitting king. This is not a sitting queen. This is not a page, you know, but the silly fish in his cup. But this is just somebody just trying to see if maybe you are interested in what they have to offer. As this is somebody who's very charming, somebody who might be offering you a glimpse of chivalry, right? Somebody who's giving you a very emotional type of look at a possibility of love and romance. The clarifiers are all major arcana, so these are transformative, as major arcana indicates life-changing energy, right? So we have the Tower card, we have the Chariot card, and then we have the High Priestess. There is strong water energy on the board, folks. I just want you all to be aware of that we have the Cancer energy out here, and then we have all of these cups indicate we have strong Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy as well. So some of you may be dealing with a water sign. Again, any signs are a possibility. Just, you know, by the time the reading's done, every sign is on the board, but it's coming out initially. We are very strongly indicating a lot of water energy with a lot of emotion, okay? So we're showing with clarification that we have a disruption with the Tower. So the Tower is happening, so something is being completely and totally torn down. We have disruption, chaos, a sudden upheaval, right? So this indication is showing that we have a life-altering upheaval. Something is being completely torn apart. We have the Chariot card coming out, talking about forward movement. This is somebody who's taking great control to be able to push ahead, right? And they're having a lot of victory and success in doing so and moving on. And then we have the High Priestess indicating that somebody is relying heavily on their intuition. They could be keeping things to themselves as they are not feeling very open. They could be holding back and observing and kind of using their intuition to help them make these decisions, right? Bottom of the decks are pretty interesting, as you'll see from the mini reading if you go over there, but if you don't worry, you'll see in just a second. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Three of Swords, okay? So the Three of Cups with the Three of Swords gives me strong energy of somebody being very flirtatious. Somebody is deep in their casual dating and they may have many options on the table. I say this because we do have third-party energy under the Three of Swords with the Queen of Wands showing up. When the Queen of Wands shows up to a non-fire sign concentrated energy reading, this is a third party. This is somebody who's able to get the attention of somebody else, and they are holding that attention. That's somebody who's very attractive, very sexy. This could be you. This could be you who's holding the attention, yet there are all these other options that are being left available that are there for casual dating, for possible gatherings, for friendships, right? These are people that are getting in the way of this connection, which is giving you great reason to understand this as a truth, information, knowledge that is not very loving. This is information that goes right through your heart. You're kind of heartbroken over the fact that there are so many other options on the board. There are many other possibilities here with these other entities coming in, the Three of Cups, talking about celebration, casual dating. That's also, when it reverses, it talks about cheating and affairs, but we don't do reversals in this as they're too big to shuffle. So we have the Three of Swords showing up with that Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands could be you. This could be you, quite capable of receiving attention from anywhere, but this person coming in bringing you this offer is also showing that they also have many other offers on the table, and this is heartbreaking for you, for somebody who's quite capable and quite independent, quite passionate, quite driven. This is information, this is clarity, truth. This is seeing something very clearly. You have a lot of information that's coming through that's giving you very clear ideas of what is being brought forward. Here comes the Death card. When the Death and the Tower card are out here, this is total change. This is complete and total rebirth. This is a metamorphosis, a transformation with that energy coming in. And again, we have more Scorpio, so more water energy showing up. And then we have the Two of Wands, talking about a couple of different paths, right? So somebody here is very confused about which way they want to go. They're passionately driven this way, they're passionately driven that way. Something could be fun, something could be more grounded. You're weighing heavily, somebody else is weighing heavily, but there is a decision being made, right? There's a waiting period because somebody is waiting to see which is the best path. Here comes the King of Wands. So we do have a divine partnership, but with this energy in between of having a couple of different options and there being a rebirth moment, I do feel like this could be somebody's energy of stating that they are also quite capable of achieving this attraction, this attention, this passion. They are as well, which puts somebody in this Empress energy. And again, Empress energy is just energy, right? This is not, these are not orientations, as there are no gender in Tarot. This is just energy, right? Divine Feminine is about being ready to receive love, being able to receive the ability to create with somebody, right? As this is also about fertility. Somebody could be pregnant. This is also about somebody who's deep into their self-care. They're nurturing, loving, very supportive energy here. And here comes that Player card, right? So we have the Player on the course. So this guy is going to bring in their passion, their drive. They know what they want. They know how to get it. They're swinging that wand around. They're very charming. They're coming in with that energy. And then we have this Commitment card, right? But that's in a holding pattern with the Hanged Man under there. So we have the Hierophant indicating that we have some sort of lessons that we're ready to apply, but we have to hang on. We have to wait and see. There's a lot of sacrifice that's been put into something, and we are putting in this energy of holding on and waiting to see what happens. We could have sacrificed a lot, and we're pretty impatient to see the outcome of that, but there is a completion of a cycle with the World card showing up. So something has ended and completed, but there's a lot of success and achievement with closing out a cycle. What cycle is that? I am unsure. We have more threes, right? So far we have the Three of Cups, Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Okay? Lots of third-party energy. This could be work. This could be other people. This could be information. Anything that's getting in the way of this union is basically bringing you something that is giving you a reason to pause. You feel like this could be a disruption in your life. You're deciding if you need to take great control and move ahead, and you're using your intuition to kind of figure out which is the best path here. I do show the Four of Wands over here at the bottom of this deck, talking about firm foundations. So there's a promise of a great ability to be able to build something solid. There's a lot of commitment possibility here with the celebration. When the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands show up, that means somebody is casually dating, they're having a good time, somebody's, out celebrating and having all the fun, yet here is a celebration about a marriage, a union, a divine partnership. as this is that 1111 energy showing up. So somebody could be offering something but doing something else, right? So I do feel like there is that possibility of we could have it all, but somebody here is absolutely having it all, as they're having it all too much, which is causing a lot of heartbreak. They're putting too many options on the table, right? We have the Seven of Cups talking about choices, options, decisions. Somebody has a lot of choices here, and they're looking to have to choose wisely with the Seven of Cups showing up. We've got the Four of Cups talking about being bored, discontented with anything being offered. We're not interested. Something is uninteresting. We are moving on with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords talks about taking all this information, truth, and knowledge and moving on to calmer waters, okay? So we have the temptation showing up, right? Somebody's showing addictions, more threes. Three of Pentacles again. So somebody's being tempted. They're very tempted by addictions. They're tempted by some third party energy. So that Devil card showing up here, strong Capricorn energy, is talking about some temptation. Again, that is life altering, as that is major arcana. Three of Pentacles showing up. Two of Wands again, okay? Somebody is waiting heavily to see what kind of commitment is going to come for this. What kind of energy is coming from this collaboration? Is somebody willing to work with you? Is somebody willing to work with this individual? They're basically, I feel like somebody's out there just kind of dipping around to see who's interested. You know, they're not really kind of landing on any one particular individual. They're just kind of seeing if anyone and anywhere, anybody is available. Anyone will do, basically, is kind of the energy I get from this Knight of Cups. Let's see. Let's clarify before I get ahead of myself. I do feel like that is where this is going with all of those under the deck clarifications. First, we'll look at the Tower, then the Chariot, the High Priestess, and then the Knight of Cups, and then we'll run out the advice from the bottom of this deck here. All right. Tell me about that Tower card, please, Spirit Guides. Tell me about that Tower card. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles. The Hermit card. One more for that Tower card, please. Thank you. Ten of Cups. Something is slow moving. I do feel like somebody is very capable of putting a lot of hard work into this union, but it's going to take some sort of search internally. The Hermit card could be dealing with a Virgo, but we're looking at somebody using a lot of inner strength, a lot of search for truth. They're taking some sort of time to have some self-reflection about what truly makes them happy with the Ten of Cups, okay? Tell me about that Chariot card, please. Tell me about the Chariot card, please. Ten of Swords. Backstabbing, betrayal, completing something. King of Wands. Whoa. Two of Cups. Six of Wands wanted to reverse. That is not victorious here. Let's see. We have a couple of different cards here indicating control with the King of Wands on top of the Chariot. That's a lot of control. Somebody's very, very, very powerful in this union with this Two of Cups showing up. Somebody could be bringing forth this offer, but it's ultimately a lot of backstabbing and betrayal. I do feel like there's a lot of disappointment with the Six of Wands reversing. Tell me about the High Priestess, please. Eight of Pentacles is hard work, accomplishment, rewards. That's a deep commitment to your higher power here. So somebody's really, really, really concentrating on their intuition to be able to offer them some sort of clarity. Tell me about this High Priestess, please. Tell me about the High Priestess, please. For my collective, please, Spirit. Thank you. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Ten of Cups in the upright on top of the Tower with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse on top of the intuition just tells me that there is the offer of this being happiness with a lot of hard work and a lot of effort, but you're feeling like your intuition's telling you it's not gonna happen. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a communication. Somebody could be bringing in a message about a commitment, but you're feeling like it's your intuition's telling you that this is not going to be reciprocal. We have a lot of pentacles on top of the intuition card here. So it's all pentacles. It's all about abundance, prosperity, stability, right? So this is basically saying that that is not possible. Is what your intuition is telling you. Tell me about the Knight of Cups, the Lover's card. That's Adam, Eve, and the snake, right? So that's somebody who has a choice. They have options. Somebody's having to make a major decision between a couple of different options here. That's also about the possibility of soulmates, but Death card reverses. So we have a fear of change and an inability to move forward. Somebody could be attached to the past. Tell me about this Knight of Cups, please. But I do feel like somebody here repeats a pattern. They repeat a negative pattern of just going out and just, okay, let me start over. Okay, let me start over. Okay, let me start over. Which offers a lot of buildup of a bunch of third-party energy. There's a lot of people lingering around waiting to see, am I the one? Because you've got all of these possibilities of, okay, let me start over, let me start over, let me start over. So somebody here is offering their cup so many times that they've got this repeating negative pattern happening here, which offers you a lot of confusion when it comes to this choices, these major decisions, these potential soulmates, right? Tell me more about this Knight of Cups, please. Whoa, Devil card. Two of Pentacles reversed. So we are having to make a decision, but we're feeling overwhelmed with all of these choices. There's too much temptation with the Devil card coming out here. Somebody has put too many options on the table. They've offered their cup so many times that they're overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed by all of these different options on the table. There's so much temptation. It could be bringing out some sort of addiction temptation as well because of all of the different energy that's being brought in. You know, everybody's not on the same path. So, you know, this person's offering this type of energy, this person's offering this type of energy, and somebody's feeling overwhelmed. They feel like they're having a lot of decisions to make here, but they're fearing change. So they could be stuck to these old patterns that are feeling familiar. And it feels like this is the right thing to do, okay? If this doesn't work out, let me just jump right back on something else. If that doesn't work out, let me jump right back on something else, okay? So we have a total upheaval happening here, but somebody's isolating to figure out what their true happiness is. And I do feel like a lot of success and victory is going to come from being able to move on from these patterns. Yeah, the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is making a cutthroat decision and to see this very clearly. And they're taking a lot of very truthful and honest, clear-minded approach to this. Eight of Cups. We're leaving something behind. There's an emotional investment here that is something that is not worth it, so we're moving on. This is taking a lot of emotional strength. Here is the Queen of Cups. Wow. Interesting. Okay, look at this collective. The Queen of Swords, the Eight of Cups. The Queen of Cups, the Eight of Wands. Queen 8, Queen 8. Okay? Eights are about movement, okay? So when these queens come in and they say, I'm moving on and I'm doing it with a quickness and I'm going to focus on nurturing. I'm going to focus on being kind, loving, compassionate, independent, clear thinking, okay? And I'm going to do it with a decision, with a quickness. This is a quick decision that I'm making here. There are a couple of different paths I'm choosing between with the Two of Wands showing up. We've got the Hanged Man showing up again, could be dealing with a Pisces. And this is talking about, and again we have strong Capricorn and then Gemini showing up to the board again. But then we have a little bit of a lack of direction here, but the Ace of Pentacles shows up again. So we do have a return of your investment after you're able to take the time to look at things from a different perspective. Take a lot of time to contemplate these different directions in which you are choosing to go on, because there's a lot of stability coming up in the future once you're able to move on. Once you're able to detach from some sort of negative repeating pattern that is coming around. These are universal tests. Universe will test you once you level up to see if you're still interested in moving ahead, or if you've learned these lessons. Have you learned these lessons, or are you going to be tempted by something that is not for you? Just because we feel like it may be, you know, what we've been waiting for. Ooh, here comes this loving energy. Oh my goodness, they're so sweet with all this love, all this chivalry, all this kindness. Well, you have found out that there is, you know, repeating patterns. Somebody has a lot of options, a lot of choices. Yeah. You're moving on from that energy. It feels like something is, you know, you're using your intuition and you're connecting with your inner introspection to be able to understand that this is not what it seems to be. And you're understanding and you're seeing very clearly that there are a lot of other options on the board. And this is just something that happens. This is just a repeating pattern. 3 of Swords. Yeah. Yep. So we do have this new offer coming up, and that is where I'm going to end it, because that is going to be some sort of new abundance offer. It could be a new job offer, it could be a promotion, could be a raise, but this is all about a deep commitment. After we take an assessment of these different paths in which way to go, we have a feeling of a bit of waiting and holding with this hanged man, but there is an opportunity after that, okay? So just hang in there. Take the time, do the healing, because there is something on the horizon for you, okay? All right, collective. I feel like when we don't go looking for love, it comes to us, right? So people who go out and just stir up a bunch of energy for the sake of just going out and connecting with a bunch of people are creating a lot of chaos in their lives, and they're not able to truly manifest their path because of all this stagnated energy they keep creating that keeps anchoring and tethering them to other situations. If you're tying yourself to a bunch of other energies, how can you possibly grow and manifest from that? How? You have so much connectivity and so much going on, and it basically hinders you and keeps you from growing and developing. So be careful of who you bring around and what kind of energies you want to attach yourselves to. Be mindful of, deep knowing. Be mindful of the type of people you bring around that are frequency matches. Loyal heart. Because we're looking for a frequency match, okay? We're not just looking to just kind of throw our wand wherever and offer a cup to anybody. And, you know, we'll just, you know, up the odds and get a whole bunch and just kind of pick from that. That's not how it works. You're confusing and putting too many options on the table without having a clear, concise choice of feeling like a deeper connectivity with a true divine path, okay? So we have 35 and 43, loyal heart and deep knowing, okay? Loyal heart, number 35. Oh, it took me, to 25. I about freaked. I thought it took me right there. Not bad, not far. 35. Okay. Are you stubborn or overly protective and tenacious about an idea? Or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties, okay? Betrayal is only a signal that is a time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things, okay? Let go of the old and all of your attachments. Spirit has an awesome plans for you. Make some room. Cut out these old energies that keep us tethered to the past. Was I not just saying that? That is so funny. So becoming overly tenacious about an idea or an attachment just leaves you completely and totally tethered to something. It you know, we become so involved with something that we fear change because that has become our complete and total identity. So how do we possibly detach from something? Who are you even without this other energy, right? So it's time to figure that out. You have a lot of awesome plans that Spirit is trying to bring you towards if you can just understand all that don't deserve your trust, everyone who has hurt you in the past. Betrayal is a signal, right? Is what this is telling you. This is a signal showing you what you're capable of cutting out of your life because you are knowing what you are more worthy of than accepting certain behaviors, right? You know what's not good. You know what's not good for you. And this is about teaching yourself self-love, okay? Betrayal is a signal that it's time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Okay, so if anyone has betrayed you and you're feeling like you have understood something very clearly, now is the time. Cut that all out. Let go of the old and all of your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you. Make room for those plans coming in. All right. I reiterated deep knowing at the bottom of the deck. Took me straight there. Okay, deep knowing is the one. I'm going to go over to the protection. You are in empathy overload and need to get grounded again. So tune out for a bit. Hypersensitive, you're suffering from psychic exhaustion. This signals a time for recharging of your batteries. Set energetic boundaries. Okay, take a salt bath. Empty your mind. Meditate. Get back to you. It's not time to be too open. Okay, stop giving yourself away so much is what Spirit is telling you here. Soon enough, you can let your guard down. Right now, you need to self-care and self-love, all right? That was that Empress energy coming up, telling you that this is what the focus should be. Right now, you need self-care and self-love. That's what your spirit guides are calling you to. It's time to say no thank you to anyone in your life who exhausts you, okay? Won't that feel good? Turning off any energies that drain and exhaust you. We have enough of that from life. Why would we allow anyone into our lives that are going to add to that exhaustion and drain us of our precious energy that prevents us from manifesting and from doing our self-care and self-love, okay? So your spirit guides are calling you to take your time, pull away from things, do a salt bath, protect yourself, cleanse yourself, ground yourself. Take that time to cleanse and really detach from anything that is draining of you so that you can come back and be able to help later. But bringing all that energy around with you and dragging it all around with you and keeping somebody around who just drains you energetically, why would you do that to yourself? For what reason? Because that's what you know? I mean, time to learn something else. Right, okay. Let's pluck out a few from here. I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to cover my mic. Oh my goodness. Yes, your future higher self is telling you to spend more time on your spiritual growth. Okay? Pull away from other attachments because they're not conducive to your path. These are things that are draining of you. You're spending too much time giving of yourself to others who don't deserve your energy. You have to spend more time on your spiritual growth, and this will attract more of the like. This will attract a better soul tribe for you. So people that are better matched frequently, frequency matches. Basically, that'll help you grow and manifest and do positive things to your energy instead of draining you and making you feel like you have to run and hide, okay? You will be a great success, but you will have to go through it to get there. There's lessons to be learned, okay? So we have to learn these lessons, and you will learn these lessons. And the universe is going to make sure you understand these lessons before you're allowed to move ahead. They're going to keep testing you, all right? Learn when to say no. Avoid clutter. Slow down and quiet your mind. Spirit is really calling on you to just turn things off and quiet your mind, right? We've got too many other things going on. There's too much outside influence. There's too many other temptations happening around us, and we need to just kind of cut it off and hone it in. Focus on yourself, focus on your growth, focus on your self-love. This will attract exactly what it is that you think you're looking for, okay? Don't worry so much about finding love, not finding love, because it's going to find you, right? Wasn't I saying that? When you go hunting for something, the universe plays that game with you and they hide it from you. They're like, oh, you like to go and hunt and run and chase love? Cool. I'll give you more reasons to do that. I'm going to hide it from you. And I'm going to give you reasons to run and chase after it because it's not going to be easy, right? So universe plays this game with you. But if you feel like, okay, I don't want it, I'm not interested in that, I'm just interested in myself, that brings it to you. It's scientifically proven. It is nothing I am going to get into on this reading, but there are other readers who absolutely go into that. Try Rich Lopp, try Dr. Joe Dispenza, the neuroscientist, and try Case over at with the Everyday Masters. He's got some great information on it, so look it up. It's great information. Okay, you will find your place in the world even when you don't know how. Okay, so you are divinely guided to your place in this world. You're divinely guided to a path. Even if you don't know how it's going to happen, trust the process. Flow with universe. Let things go if they're trying to go. Go with the flow if it's pulling you in a direction. Let universe take you where you are supposed to be, okay? Believe in yourself and your ability to carry out your dream. It all starts with you. You have to believe in yourself. And those are about affirmations and confirmations, and that's where we start to manifest from, and from a healthy place of self-love and gratitude and joy, right? Okay, so that's where we create from. It's okay to be different. Don't try so hard to fit in, okay? So your future higher self is telling you that being different is beautiful. Focus on that. Focus on, you know, just knowing that that is okay. Fitting in is for the boring, okay? No offense if you try very, very hard to fly under the radar, but it's not for everybody. And it's okay. It's okay to be different. You're supposed to be different. We're all different. If we were all the same, that'd be boring, right? Okay. Collective, I feel like that was your message for today. I hope this helped and resonated so that I was able to offer you some sort of guidance or clarity and hopefully answer some questions. Be sure and hit that like button if you are so inclined. I appreciate all of you. Go ahead and comment below if you like the vibe and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate you being a part of my growth. I post every single day and I'm so happy to be a part of your lives to help you out. Be sure to check that description box below on information on how to get a hold of me for a personal reading if you are so inclined, speaking of, and information about the decks I used. They're all on Etsy. Feel free to help yourself. Check them out. They're really, really neat. I love them all. All right. I'm wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes. I will see you soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all have a great day.